Lessons from the Life of Nathan Van Ettan by Pete Bowers and Charles Berman. Episode 7. Charity Chastises Nathan Van Ettan. Nothing makes reading quite so pleasurable as the printed word on a page. People have been enjoying the pleasures offered by reading ever since people started writing. Perhaps the best venue for taking in some reading in the fresh air is the outdoors. There is nothing that depicts the world around us so pictorially as the visual art. People have been enjoying art since people started arting, and there is no better way to combine art with reading than with a comic book. And one person who has never before combined either of these things with the outdoors is Nathan Van Ettan.
Hi, boring man in my head.
Hi, Nathan. Enjoying the sun on this fine day, I see? Have you found the placidity that reading under the shade of the bower of a mighty oak can provide?
Placidity? What's that? Can you get a shot for it? I'm too anxious to learn new words.
Here's a new word, Nathan. Never mind.
I think that's technically 2 words. 3 if you count my name, though I don't know if we should since you can't use it in Scrabble.
Never mind. I mean, let's move on to something else, Nathan.
Just as momentarily, I will be moving on to Dwarf Star Comics. I just have to wait another 5 hours or so for the line to die down so I can get in and buy volume 14 of Brigadier Boom and Sparkplug. Harvey Ballad, creator, illustrator, writer, and editor, is going to be there signing every copy. I'm so excited I had to bring 6 pairs of pants. You'd be excited too if it was, well, I don't know, something lame.
There is no more collectible venue for a famous person's signature than his autograph. But Nathan, why do you have to wait for the line to die down? Surely the best way to have gotten a spot at the beginning of the line would have been to have arrived before the people started waiting.
Don't be contiguous.
Nathan, do you know what contiguous means?
No! Now stop being so contiguous, guy who I'm not even sure is real. I didn't have the time to come early because I had to read the first 13 volumes of Brigadier Boom and Sparkplug to see if I liked them.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for your interest in this Brigadier Boom signing. Our special guest will be signing autographs for another 5 minutes or so, as we only have limited copies left in stock.
Oh,
again,
cursed fate! I was so focused on the line, I didn't notice that it was moving. I must get that autograph!
But Nathan, the line...
No time now, booming voice. I noticed the store has a window. And you know what they say. When God puts a line at the door, he gives you a window to sneak in.
Who says... Oh, never mind.
Oh, perfect! Just like Mrs. Fantastic. As clearly as an open window, this window is open. Ow! I hurt my coccyx! Coccyx. Okay, now to the front of the line. I need a distraction. Hey, everybody! Isn't that Stan Lee?
No, actually my name's Mary.
Look! Somebody who might resemble Stan Lee, if he dressed like a girl and was Asian.
Hey, I'm not Asian.
And blam! Front of the line.
Excuse me, young man. I believe I was next in line.
How observant! And you still are. I'll be out of your way in just a moment.
Listen here, young man. I saw you break and enter through that window. I'll have you know I bought a cellular phone, and if you don't go to the back of the line, I'll call the police on you.
The police? Well, how long do you think it'll take before they come?
I don't know. 5 minutes. The station is right down the street.
Perfect. In the meantime, I'll get my signed Brigadier Boom and Sparkplug.
Well, looks like you bought the last one. How should I sign it?
Well, I hadn't really given it much thought, but how about to Nathan, my oldest and dearest friend, who has been the inspiration for my work and without whom I would be nothing. A poor slob with no literary or math or artistic talent, forced to beg for food and scrounging up what I could by playing Settlers of Catan for money, but not knowing how to play because you wouldn't have been there to teach me, but if you had taught me... Just go on from there. It's a natural progression.
How about just to my number one fan?
It's like you're reading my mind.
Okay. To my number...
Excuse me, kind sir.
Yeah?
Did you say you were giving that burglar gentleman the last copy?
Yeah.
Oh, such a pity. I said it's such a pity.
Why?
Well, it's just that my son has leukemia and...
Can I have my book now?
I said it's just that my son has leukemia and tuberculosis. And if we only had a few dollars to spare for food, we'd be able to go hungry so we could buy him some medicine.
That doesn't make sense.
But he can't work because of his gout. It's the gravy-borne disease. And I can't work because I'm an old lady. So we soldier on, him with only Brigadier Boom and Sparkplug for solace, and me with only his solace and Brigadier Boom and Sparkplug for solace.
Is there a point to this? I've been waiting 3 minutes for my book.
And so the point is, if you would be so good, kind robbers, to let me have the last copy, you would bring so much Christmas joy into our...
Lady, it's October.
To me and my son. The only family I have after the accident and the plague.
Wow, she's like the Energizer Bunny.
I know, that's my brand of battery too.
Plus, you would look like so much less of a douchebag in front of your favorite author.
Wow, do I look like a douchebag to you, comic book guy?
Well, not gonna lie, but listen, if you let her have the freaking comic, it'll shut her up, and I'll let you clean out my car. Keep whatever you want. Rare Wendy's wrappers from before they changed the design. Whatever.
Will you sign them?
God, I hate these things. Yeah, sure.
He said them. That is multiple signatures. You have cheated yourself, sad story lady.
So, the comic is mine then?
Yeah, whose name do I write then?
Carol.
For your son?
Yes, I gave him a girly name, so what?
To Carol. Here.
Ha-ha! Got you!
How?
I'm Carol. I don't have any children, and I'm not that old. I'm only 68. I get more comics this way.
By Grandfather's hammer, I have been cheated.
Okay, kid, car's out back.
And as we leave Nathan today, rooting through another man's car while the police approach, we are reminded that there is no feeling so giving as generosity. In these times
we
of...
gotta hurry this up. I've got the cops after me. I've learned never to give anybody anything no matter how much they need it. And always cut in line, especially if it's in front of an old lady. They're nothing but cheats and cons.
And so we leave Nathan, running from the cops and tightly gripping his signed fast food wrappers in his moist fists. Perhaps he will even have them framed by the time you join us next week for another lesson from the life of Nathan Van Etten.